Wow, that's the hardest question to start with. But I think ideas come from all kinds of places. I always used to say, I work with a writing partner, and we always used to say to each other that our ideas didn't kind of come from real life, that we would just think up, imagine what ifs, and then we realised in our last couple of ideas that actually they had come from real life. Not that they were biographical or real events, but particular things which happened, which then triggered a series of what-if questions in our mind, like an incident where, like going to the whole story because it hasn't been sold yet, but where a mode of transport breaks down and it's actually something that happened to one of us, and then there was a kind of a what-if on top of that, which hadn't really happened. So I think you can get ideas from real incidents that happen. But I'm not a great believer in the sort of write what you know, because I think that's often interpreted as sorry, my phone's just going off. It's an idea coming in. That's often interpreted as write about whatever day job you're doing, or what happened to you in your childhood, which might be interesting to you, but not to an audience. But I think you should know what you write about. So if you decide that you're going to write a science fiction script, then you better make sure that you've seen every seminal sci-fi film that's ever been made, and you better know the world that you're trying to create. You better know what it's like and the rules of it before you try and write your script. I don't know if that answers the question. It's a very roundabout way.
Usually the questions don't answer the question, but they answer in a more interesting question.
They answer it more like politicians. So if you'd ask me this.
Yes. I know, politicians, they ask a less interesting question.
But I think there has got to be, if you're a working writer or screenwriter, there has got to be a part of your mind that's always on the lookout for ideas, and you never quite know when they'll hit you. Mm-hmm. And I think if they're good ideas as well, even if you haven't written them down, they'll keep coming back to you. I read one writer who said this: they never write notes of ideas, because they figure that if it's a good idea, then they'll remember it and it'll keep coming back, which I think is true as well.
Well,